The Atlanta Falcons have just signed Justin Simmons to a 1 year, $8 million contract. And now, for the first time in 5 years, I actually have hope that this team could do good. When I saw that we signed Justin Simmons, I was ecstatic. Yesterday, we traded for Matthew Judon and only had to trade a third round pick for him. Today, we signed Justin Simmons for only $8 million. Justin Simmons, I think, definitely took a pay cut. He's been a all-pro safety for the last 4 years now. I think he was all-team second-string safety last season. I know he at least got some rewards. He at least made the Pro Bowl. Maybe he didn't make all-team. I thought he did. But he at least made the Pro Bowl. Justin Simmons is one of the best safeties and has consistently been one of the best safeties in the league. And the fact that he only is taking $8 million a season is absolutely crazy. For starters, Jesse Bates, I believe, is taking like $17 million for us. So Justin Simmons took a significant pay cut to come play with us. I think he easily could have gotten 12, 13 million somewhere else. Maybe not that much, but 8 million is pretty cheap for one of the best safeties in the league. Now, my biggest concern with the Matthew Judon trade and the Justin Simmons signing is that they're both only on 1 year contracts. So while Matthew Judon is on a 1 year, $6 million contract and Simmons is on a 1 year, $8 million contract, and the fact that we have both these players on such cheap deals for the skill level that we know they can produce is great, they're only on 1 year contracts, which basically means that if we do really good this season but don't make a deep playoff push and they do good, they're going to cost a lot of money. And we don't have that much cap room for the future. So this season, things are looking up for us. This season, things are looking really good for us. Unfortunately, though, like I said, if we do really good, both these guys are going to require a lot of money next season, and I don't think we're going to be able to shell that out. So I love that they're on our team, but those 1 year contracts are now scary. And now, this Atlanta Falcons team, oh my god, we already knew the offense was going to be good. Now, there are still some concerns. The Falcons have a top 10 offensive line, so that's not concerning. Falcons have weapons, but are they enough? Our run game, we know, is special. Bijan Robinson is a very, very special player. Tyler Algier is a great, pure running back behind him as well. Quarterback, we signed Kirk Cousins. We know what he can do. We also have Michael Penix Jr. as reassurance. Now, I hated that we signed Michael Penix Jr. I still do. I can't lie. I still do not like that we drafted him. I've made videos about it, but just to sum it up in a minute, basically either what you do is you sign a quarterback in free agency or extend your current quarterback to big money. So your free agent money and your cap space goes towards your rookie, and your cap space goes towards your starting quarterback. And then in the draft, you surround young talent around him, either offensively or defensively. Or you draft the rookie quarterback, and then you spend all of your free agent money to build the team around him. Look at the 49ers. Brock Purdy's a rookie quarterback, and they're spending all this money in free agency to surround him with the best possible team. Or you look at the Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. You sign Mahomes to a big contract, and then you go and draft a ton of young talent around him. Trent McDuffie, Xavier Worthy, Rashid Rice, Isaiah Pacheco. Those are the strategies. Either sign your quarterback or sign a free agent quarterback to a lot of money and build the team up with him and talent in the draft, or vice versa. Quarterback in the draft, surround him with talent in the free agency. The Falcons did neither of that. They signed Kirk Cousins to big money, and then Michael Penix Jr., they drafted him. So they double dipped on quarterback, and in return weren't able to surround either Cousins with pieces in the draft or Michael Penix Jr. with pieces in the offseason. But now the Falcons have gotten Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons on really cheap contracts. Matthew Judon, it did cost us a third-round pick to get him, but he is only playing for $6 million. And then Justin Simmons, the fact that we only signed him to $8 million is crazy. Like I said, I honestly thought it was going to cost us like $12 million to get him. The 1 year contract is scary, though. If he does do really good here, he's going to just get a massive contract. And who knows if we're going to be able to give him that. Who honestly knows? But with Kirk Cousins, the only offensive weapon that we gave Kirk Cousins was Darnell Mooney. Yeah, we also signed Ray McLeod, but come on. Ray McLeod. Seriously. I mean, Cousins still has Pitts and Cousins has Drake London. Two very solid targets. I think Cousins is going to be able to bring out the most in both of them. And we also brought in Zach Robinson from the Rams offensive coordinator, who was able to turn Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp and Kyrie Williams into superstars. So offensively, I'm not too worried. I do think that we probably need another offensive weapon. Cousins only really has Drake London and Kyle Pitts, I think, as reliable targets, and Kyle Pitts has even been a little bit shaky as well. So Drake London is the only true guy I really can rely on. We're missing speed. Yes, we have Bijan, but he's a running back, not a wide receiver. We don't have wide receiver speed, and that to me is a little bit scary. So the offense isn't perfect, and Kirk Cousins also is coming off an ACL injury as well, and he's not playing in the preseason. So Kirk Cousins' first game back from injury is going to be week 1, home against the Steelers, with that Steelers defense that could get pressure on Cousins. It's going to be interesting. And defensively now, our defense was terrible, and then we went out and got Matthew Judon and Justin Simmons, and they immediately are both arguably two of the best players on our defense. You look at players that are better than them, and I see Grady Jarrett, Jesse Bates, and AJ Terrell. But Justin Simmons and Matthew Judon instantly come in and become our fourth and fifth best defensive player, behind Jesse Bates, who is hands down our best defensive player, and then Grady Jarrett and AJ Terrell are 1 and 2. Jarrett's probably 2 just for how much damage he does. While Jarrett doesn't get the sacks necessary, he's the best guy on our defensive line. He's always getting double teamed because everyone else on our defensive line is ass. So you just make sure that Grady Jarrett gets guarded, and we're not getting any sacks. But now we got Matthew Judon. We also have Arnold Ebiketie, who hopefully can take a big step up here in year 3. And our secondary now of Jesse Bates and Justin Simmons at the safety, along with AJ Terrell and Clark Phillips, that secondary is going to mess people up. And then our linebacker core is very underrated. Hayden Ellis, Troy Anderson, Nate Landman. Nate Landman was playing great for us at linebacker last season. And now, I don't know. Like I said, this is the first time I've had hope for this Falcons team in a long time. Not to mention a very easy schedule. I was saying that I think we were going to go 9-8 before these 2 signings, and I honestly think these 2 signings push us to 10-7, maybe even 11-6. But if you're an Atlanta Falcons fan, like I said, this is the first time I've had hope, literally, since this 2018 season. Maybe the 2019 season as well. I honestly don't even really remember what happened in this 2019 season. So in 2017, this is the year that we lost to the Eagles in the divisional round. The Eagles then went on to win the Super Bowl. But then in 2018, we played the Eagles week 1, and literally our entire team got hurt that game. I remember having a ton of hype for this team going into the 2018 season. And in that 2018 season, literally our first game against the Eagles in Philadelphia, John O'Neill got hurt with a season-ending injury. Desmond Trufant got hurt with a season-ending injury. And Deion Jones got hurt and missed 10 games. So 3 of our best defenders got hurt literally in one game, and 2 of them got season-ending injuries. Our defense got absolutely abolished week 1, and it was disgusting. I probably had hope going into this 2019 season. I honestly forget. But the next 4 years, I haven't had any hope these last 4 years. I knew we were going to be bad all 4 of these years. 2020 was our worst year. And then we had a really bad roster in 2021, really bad roster in 2022. And then in 2023, our roster wasn't that good either. We had Desmond Ridder starting as our QB. I don't know who possibly believed in him, but you're a moron for believing in him if you do. So I haven't had any hope that we were going to have a good season, literally since this 2018 or 2019 season. I forget a lot about this 2019 season. I'm being honest with you. I don't know why. This season I forget about. I remember 2018, I remember 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. This 2019 season, I forget a lot about. But I just wanted to make a quick video explaining the situation. We have picked up 2 massive defensive pieces now. This is a Falcons team that I actually now have a lot of hope for. Like I said, originally I thought we were 9-8. Now I think we're 10-7. I also think we could maybe hit 11-6. I don't think we're getting past 11-6. I think our floor is 9-8 and our ceiling is 11-6. But regardless, I think we're making the playoffs this year. I haven't thought that in the last 4 years. In the last 4 years, I haven't thought we were a playoff team. And now we're finally, hopefully, getting back to the playoffs. I haven't seen a playoff game from the Atlanta Falcons in 6 years. I'm really hoping I get to see one, especially a home game. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, leave comments down below. Tell me if you agree or disagree with my takes here, and peace out.